not sure I know much about that topic, but I'll...
Please tell the camera who you are.
My name is Zeke Gable.
No, look at the road.
You said the camera! Hello, Mr. Road. I am Zeke Gable. I'm an alcoholic. Sorry. Actually, I'm not.
Speak clearly.
Okay. Want to do another take?
No.
Okay, then. I'm Zeke Gable, president and owner of ReMine Recycling. We're a recyclables broker specializing in e-waste. That's computers, electronics, things that are maybe we're not normally considered as recyclable, but are still very important to get out of the waste stream. Exactly. A lot of people have computers flying around their house, or old TVs, and we recycle that kind of thing.
What would you say is the hardest thing to recycle?
Well, there's a lot of things that are harder to recycle than we deal with, but one of our biggest issues that we face is CRTs, which are the lead glass tubes in computer monitors and televisions.
What does CRT stand for?
Cathode ray tube. Ask me what CMOS stands for. That's my favorite.
What stands for?
Well, yeah, what CMOS stands for.
What's CMOS?
Complementary metal oxide semiconductor. But that's not topical. Sorry, go on.
Alright. What got you started with ReMine?
I've always been the geek in social circles, so I've had, we get computers, everyone's like, oh, I have a computer, I don't need any more. You guys want it? And the Gables are like, sure, because that's what our family does. We're site pack rats, and we're all into technology. But after a while, in the basement, literally full of computers, I thought, I only need so many 286s. So...
What's a 286?
286 is an old type of computer. And so I thought I need to get rid of these. And then something clicked when I started wanting to take them to the transfer station. And they charge for these things. I thought, well, that's strange, because I knew there was valuable metal and, gold in a small but noticeable degree, and then also copper. And so I originally thought about melting them myself with chemicals. I called up my good friend Jim Brown, who was kind of into chemistry at that time, and I asked him how his alchemy skills were. And we went through the process, looking through what that would entail. But I decided that as a business, that was a little bit risky with the level that we were doing, because I didn't want to mess with chemicals and have toxic waste and stuff like that. There's a proper way to do it, but it would require a lot more money. But I discovered that there was a middle market, and that's when I got into recycling. I started selling those things to people, going on Craigslist, hunting stuff, and here I am.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
What are some of your challenges right now?
Challenges right now? Well, there's a Massachusetts driver in front of me, and he's too hard to pass, but he has enough momentum that it would really get me in trouble if I tried to knock him off the road. In the recycling arena, there's a lot of
I hear your barn isn't electrified.
My barn is not electrified yet. My barn is I think we're going to use the word barn in this interview, but okay. My sorting facility has not yet been electrified, but that's okay. I have ad hoc power.
Nose.
I was scratching it. That's a sophisticated thing to do. It's like, I don't have glasses, so I can't go like this, so I scratch my nose. Anyway, my barn is not yet electrified. That's a short-term problem. I've got that almost licked. The other two market forces are, one, recycling costs the value of recyclable materials has crashed drastically. For example, copper was almost $4 a pound, and now it's about $1. And that's it coming back up. The other one is that one of my ventures, which is the drop-off locations, available in Derry and in Manchester, New Hampshire.
If recycling was suddenly illegal, what would you do?
Born to be wild.
A karaoke career. I see.
I guess when you're being interviewed, your nose suddenly itches more. I'm not sure if this has been a scientifically noted fact, but it's true.
Do you itch your nose when you get nervous?
No, only when I'm telling a lie.
Are you a reputable recycler?
Yes.
You want this video to go up on YouTube as part of my all-new series, Car Interviews.
I knew that. I was totally aware. That's a good series, actually. It's a good series. Can I sponsor that?
Totally.
All right. I don't have to pay money or anything, right? I just get my stuff for free.
Do you think that homeschooling has hindered you or helped you move forward more in your chosen career path?
Helped me extremely. It has been an extremely good influence for my career as just an entrepreneur, and for recycling in particular, because it allowed me to get out and be in the real world a little more. I wasn't as isolated. Oddly enough, people think a lot of times that homeschooling will isolate you from your peers and stuff, and really, for us anyway, the way it was done was it just gave us a broader,
more broad.
I think you can use the ER suffix, but we can edit that out later if you can't. It gave me a much larger pool of peers to talk with, and so I was able to relate with adults. I was able to relate with kids of all sorts of ages, and so really it was not a huge stretch for me to be able to go to interviews or to talk to people as an employee or a consultant.
Do you ever use illegal minors in your work?
Which type of illegal minors?
Oh, well, I should say illicit minors.
Are we talking about the child's age or the people with axes? Axes doesn't really matter. I use people who are 12 and they have little pickaxes, so, I mean, there you go. Oh, I mean, I use 12 and they have pickaxes. Any other questions?
Well, what do you find to be the best part of your job?
Best part of my job? Sort of the surreal experience of being able to create something that is your own and having it sort of take a life of its own. I recycled at Soulfest last year just because I sort of on a whim I decided to give it a shot.
In 2 sentences, what's Soulfest?
Soulfest is the largest Christian music festival in the Northeast. And it does not deal with electronics waste, which is my specialty, but it deals with other kinds of recyclables like bottles. And because I did that, now suddenly I have the waste management in Lebanon, the director of the waste management thing, taking his orders from me. And I'm in the powerful position where I can say, yeah, you can have tickets.
You understand this is going to be posted online, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, this is an amazingly good job here with shoveling. Who did that?
My ex.
Scratch your nose there for a second, just to be safe. So,
thank you, Mr. Gable, for your
what first attracted you to recycling?
Your insightful interview. Recycling? I got it for the hot dudes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, and I hope that you find our video edited version suitable.
Likewise.